guys. All right, today is Monday, and we were just doing what I was wearing today. I don't know what came over me, but I decided I wanted to wear all black today, which is not, I haven't done that in a while. Like,
Nope.
This was me in New York. Like, I never wore any color. It was always black. So I was like, I kind of feel like that lately. So, so that's what I'm doing today for fun. But then I'm pairing it with my black studded sling bag. I love this bag. And then I was just showing this shoulder strap. I don't show it enough, but I actually use this strap a lot. I love how I never show the straps I use almost every day.
And people are always asking what straps to use.
But I use the most boring ones. I use the denim one, and I use the geometric beaded one, and I use, let me see, I use all the basic ones. I use a lot of shoulder straps because I'm not a crossbody girl. So I used this one with the zebra, and I use the same version of this guy with the leopard. But then I use this one a lot. The black, I like all the plain ones, I think. And I like shoulder straps. So this one I love. And I love how it just pairs with the sling bag. This is so great. And then I was like, you know what? We haven't looked at these combos enough. But I think these are great if you want a refresher for a sling bag. I actually love the combos because I find them kind of different. So I use this one a lot. This is the luggage with the platinum. It's so elegant, and again, it really dresses up an outfit, and I love this one. I love the platinum with the, this is a really warm if you want something fun, and this is great when you're wearing khaki, you're wearing olives, you're wearing like a really beautiful neutrals. It's beautiful with grays. So this one's amazing. So this is a platinum with the olive with the gold buttons. And then the denim is amazing too if you're looking for a denim. I think these are just great for you if you're like, I need a new sling bag. Kind of different, but kind of cool. And of course, this one I love. I wear this one all the time with grays because I think this is so great with grays. Also wear it with denim, like a kind of a lighter color denim or denim on denim. I wear this one a lot with that. So I actually always, it's funny because I kind of like the weirdo combos. Maybe that's why I make them, because I wear them. But
they're called Irene's combos.
Right, and I wear all of them because I think they're so fun, and I like how they kind of dress everything up, but not really. This one I travel a lot with. I took this one to Japan.
Like fancy without being fussy.
Yes, and then this one is amazing. So this is adding to my new repertoire. The batch of leather, I think I talked about this the last time when we were first introducing it. It still astonishes me how amazing this leather is. Look how beautiful this black leather is, Merch. It's so soft. And it's just luck of the batch. This batch just came out really beautiful, and it's just amazing. The entire batch is like this. So just beautiful. Anyways, this is what I'm wearing today. Okay, so what's going on? Matt and I watched American Fiction over the weekend. Loved it. And it was amazing. It was just a really good, it had everything was so, it was beautifully shot, and it was also like just a really interesting way it was shot. Like it was kind of like a play at times.
I liked it the same way I like The Holdovers.
Yes, exactly. It was just a great movie. Like I really loved it. The Holdovers I loved. It's not like a big like Oppenheimer in your face kind of that kind of movie. It's just a really great movie. When you walk away, you're like, that was great.
At times you think you might be watching a play.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. And of course, the guy who's the actor is in Westworld. Mm-hmm. He's fantastic. So great movie. What else did we do? Not much, huh? I can't even recall what we were doing. I don't know. It always goes by too fast, and it's always like Sunday. Oh, we had dinner with one of your friends from college. That was fun.
Absolutely, yeah. But
that was really fun.
The kids learning driving.
Yes, that's always fun. We're almost there. We are almost so close, but not yet. So it's going to be a dawn of a new day when our kids can drive, because then we're not in a rush every day. So because
like
Matt and I split the driving.
I'm literally heading out to
the so it's always like a rush, and then I always feel like it's like 3 hours of my day that I kind of like morning and night. It's kind of crazy. And then the continuation,
but it's like great. 20 years of this, it's enough. Yeah,
the continuation then goes on at night when someone has to go to a sport or some other thing, which is all year round. So that's our lives.
It's all good. It's all good.
What else is going on? What else is going on?
We're searching for our next show, and we're considering the new look.
Yes, I can't wait to see that. I haven't watched that, and I'm really excited about it.
You like The Regime, but you keep passing out.
I know, because I was so tired last night. I couldn't keep my eyes.
Do you catch up with it later? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I'll have to watch it tonight.
Okay. All right.
But, okay, I have a new fun fact. I was listening to Rich Roll. I love Rich Roll. So today he had a neuroscience, and it was not Dr. Huberman. It was a woman named Lisa and I don't remember her last name, but I will find her and link her. And this is really fascinating. And there has never been a study like she's done. And it's just fascinating. So she's studying the causal link between menopause and Alzheimer's. And there's a really direct link. And it's really kind of scary, but I think it's really good to know, especially if you are in a perimenopausal phase, which is probably around 40 to 50 years old, that age range. And if, I haven't listened to the whole thing yet today, but I have a feeling she's gonna have a lot of things that you can do if you haven't entered into the menopause. Once you've entered into menopause, I think you just have to take precautions, but there's not much you can do.
That was my question. I was like, well, okay, great. If she establishes a link between
I know.
menopause and
because there
Alzheimer's.
hasn't been studies on this.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if she establishes a link, that's great. But
what happens
if she
for
can't
women?
if she can't give you actions,
Well, I think there's things you could do,
That's
and
what I
like
mean.
also,
Yeah.
they only studied women who have the gene or like have family history, so it's a direct link. But I think it's really fascinating, and I think what took me aback was it is so important for women and girls, if your daughters are interested in medicine, to go into medicine. It is so critical because when there are more women doctors, these type of studies get done because the study was never done. And what they would do, and it was interesting because what she said was, well, most of the time when this happened, they would say, well, women live longer. But then when you look at the stats, she's like, well, actually women only live 4 years longer than men, so it's not that much longer. So then that's what caused her to be like, okay, well, what's going on here? So it's very interesting. So basically what happened.
I'll take 4 extra years.
Well, but that's not like, hey, women live 20 years longer. It's not this crazy thing. It's like 4 years. It's not that much longer. Yeah, but then why is it she says 2 out of 3 people who get Alzheimer's are women. So that's a big discrepancy.
Oh, it's not 50-50?
No. So it should cause one to think like, what's going on here? So that's why when she looked at all these facts, she's like, okay, I need to look into this. So it's really fascinating what she's doing, and I really would encourage you guys to give her a listen. I'm going to finish listening to it, so I can't, say like all these facts. I've just started listening to it, and I was like, whoa, I need to share this, and people should listen to this. But it's just so fascinating how all these studies are being done now. And I think the biggest interesting fun fact is in the past, when women go through menopause, the explanation was they're crazy. Or like they were saying, like when a woman comes into the doctor's office and names off all these things that they have, they're feeling. Even within the doctors behind the scenes, they'll be like, oh, you got a crazy woman in number 4. So it's kind of, so anyways, net, it's really cool that all these studies are being done. And as you find out more, you can see what things you can do to help you with certain symptoms that you have, and you're not going crazy. And I think it's really important.
And you're not alone.
And you're not alone. But I think the main thing is, I think more women should be, or get into being, like if you have girls in your house and they're interested in science, encourage them, because I feel like that's the way when these studies get done, and that's how things get solved. And men and women are very different. And so if you're going to give a certain med to a woman or a man, it should be tested separately. So anyways, it's really fascinating, and I will link to her, and when I listen to the whole thing, maybe we could talk about it again. So that's what's going on. What else, Matt? Matt's like,
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's a lot to like just really think about. And I think what was interesting also is the way that Rich kind of like touched on the subject. He's just so good at what he does. Like he's very, very just very respectful of like having a study like this can be perceived the wrong way. Like, oh, are men and women, their brains are different? And like he kept, he really like wanted you to know that that's not what we're doing here. We're looking at certain chromosomes that are different, XX, XY, and what happens when this happens. And it's fascinating because it's driven by estrogen. So, so men have testosterone, and that's why when they lose their testosterone, it's not like at age 50, it suddenly just falls. It's a pretty gradual fall. Women, it's like, when you get to 50, it's done. So what happens to your brains? And no one has, everyone's like, well, it happens to your ovaries, right? But no one has looked at like, well, what's going on with your brains? And that's driving a lot of all these things like depression, like what's driving all these things, and no one's looking at what the source is and what's going on inside the neurology of your brains. And it's so fascinating to see the different colors when she shows it. It's crazy what's going on with your brain at those times. So anyhow, one fun fact I thought was interesting, something goes really, really haywire, like something changes in your brains when you have a baby. And she said it's because a woman then needs to become like very hypersensitive to things around her. And I never thought of it that way, because you're keeping this baby alive. And also like you have to be, the woman's brain becomes very hyper focused on like seeing like reactions to your baby and like kind of reading that and like what's going on with her face, and like it's so fascinating. And that's something that happens in your brain and every time you get pregnant and after you have a baby, that happens. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, my friend Tina just had a baby. Shout out. Talking about babies.
Lucky
His
shirt.
little baby Leo. Oh my gosh. Okay, did you know in Italy when you have a baby, you have to put on a little shirt, and it's a little lucky shirt? It's so cute. Anyways, a little lucky shirt,
I think it's a cool tradition.
right?
Yeah.
I wish we would do that. So after they clean the baby, you know how they wrap it in a little towel? You have to put on the shirt first, and then
First
they
thing
wrap
they wear.
Yeah, you have to make sure, so that it's a really important job for a dad, because it's a lucky shirt.
Yeah, wear the lucky
So we're really excited, and I'm going to show tomorrow my friend Tina, who's amazing. She worked with me for a long time ago when we were at Donald, where we all first started out in fashion, and she has had a storied career, and now she has her own line of shoes that are all eco-friendly and made of non-leather, and they're all made from these amazing vegetable or like non-leather materials. She has she said many styles at Neiman Marcus and LA merch. So if you are in LA, I would highly check it out. I'll give the link to her shoes, and I'll show you her insane shoes. They're so awesome, and like when you see them, you're like, I can't believe these are not leather, and they're so comfortable. So I will definitely show them tomorrow, and I'll give you the link. So anyways, shout out to Tina. All right, bye guys.